Some Arkansas nonprofits are disappointed by those cuts, fearing that they'll impact Arkansans who rely on SNAP benefits or food stamps. The bill shifts some of the cost burden for food stamps onto states, while also expanding work requirements to receive them. Channel 7's Kayla Christian checked in with some local food banks and food pantries to hear their concerns.
We're looking at a big, beautiful disaster is what we're looking at.
The One Big Beautiful Bill Act, proposing historic cuts to the SNAP benefits program and causing more strict eligibility requirements to receive the benefits at all. That in addition to making states cover more of the cost.
And in a state like Arkansas, I'm concerned about our ability to cover that cost and whether or not that would have us opt out of the program altogether.
And leaving many Arkansans no choice but to seek assistance from pantries and nonprofits, and the food banks who supply them having to double capacity to meet the needs.
So what we're going to be seeing is an influx of individuals and families in need, organizations in need.
More storage space, more employees, and doubling your capacity at the food banks that are already at and above capacity is going to hurt our communities.
Food banks are already seeing a dramatic increase recently just due to tariffs and DOGE cuts. Now the threat of struggling to meet the needs of Arkansans is closing in.
So it can be a burdensome process for a small nonprofit or a food bank to want to be able to provide, but then not have the resources to do so properly. So, because it's hard to tell that individual and that family that you don't have it. Some people don't realize how hard that is.
According to the Arkansas Hunger Relief Alliance, 64% of SNAP recipients are households with children. In addition, cuts to Medicaid will impact school districts' community eligibility provisions.
Enough people fall off of Medicaid in that school district, those schools will then have to reevaluate the way that they manage their school lunch and feeding programs.
Those actively combating food insecurity are now uneasy about the future.
And it changes your perception on it when you're in it and you see it. And you're part of it, and you're engaging with the community, and that's something that a lot of folks that may support this bill don't quite understand. Really, the question is like, what is the state and what are local going to do to combat this, and are they going to provide those resources for places like ours to really be able to collaborate?
Calling it an economic development issue when workforce and education are impacted by basic health care and nutritional needs not being met.
This isn't just a problem for the food insecure in our state. This is a problem for destabilizing communities. That's a problem for all of us.
The Arkansas Food Bank chimed in, sharing their concern for the bill, stating that now more than ever, it will be important to stand together and support each other as neighbors and Arkansans through giving, volunteering, and spreading awareness. On your side, I'm Kayla Christian.
Okay, Kayla, thank you. For a closer look at the big, beautiful bill and its potential impact, visit our website, KATV.com.